feel like it's time for me to address, man, that when I say I done sent medical records to fucking you name it, bro. Like what I was trying to get an understanding about. It's not the only like law firm that I done approached. Sent all like substantial evidence to my situation, right? And it's like not one law firm that I have called or emailed. These are just some of the emails, man, of those who I contacted. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to my case, right? Man, if I take you on this journey, man, you'd be like, wow, man, I remember. Let's go straight into it. Man, here's a denial on one of my law from it. We regret to inform you that after careful consideration, our law firm cannot represent you in the above reference matter. We officially closed this matter in our records. Okay, boom. They nailed me there. All right, man. So after I got everything and I did everything from getting all my medical records to sending them off to showing them everything that I have, I got hit by that boy Ben Crump, man. Ben Crump hit me, man, back denying my case too. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like this gotta be deeper than rap, cause it's like, it's like you have all the information and proof. I mean, I actually sent the firms the proof. I showed the firms the proof, like from the deliberate indifference to the grievance processes, to me not still getting the help, to man, to even to the abuse that I suffered. It's like, from you to get all that evidence and you know that you have a open and shut case for real. Like, it's not like you won't have anything. I gave you substantial evidence that can not be actually rebutted or denied, period. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild because it's not, even within the statute of limitation, it's not even something that you would even have to worry about. But for you to have all this evidence and still be like, thank you for contacting the law firm regarding your potential case. Unfortunately, after careful review of the information you provided, our office is unable to take your case and will not be pursuing any legal actions on your behalf. However, this does not necessarily mean that you don't have a case. We recommend that you seek other legal representation immediately. I must advise that that if you wish to pursue this matter, let's go back. There are time limits in each state within, and like that's as far as the statute of limitation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, like, bro, like, Ben Crump law firm, like, man, like, that's wild, man. That's like, wow, bro. And this is every attorney that I have contacted has alluded my legal situation, and it's not something that it's now something that I'm realizing, like, even the human resource people, man, the civil resource people even denied didn't even get back with me. Like, from you to, for you to know, and it's not something that is just word of mouth. It's me giving you the actual evidence and the proof that, like, whoa, this person is really undergoing some real suffering. Whoa, this person is really being held against his will. Whoa, this person is really suffering cruel or unusual punishment. Suffering to, like, it's deeper than that. Like, so now I'm trying to figure out, like what's really going on, from why, like, I'm being denied representation. And it's not like one law firm, it's every law firm that I have contacted. And it's not that, it's not that, like I said, they're saying it's not that you don't have a case. I actually have a real valid case. This is not something that is not, it's just, it may be too big of a case. It may consist and involve maybe some powerful people, who knows, but it gotta be something like that for every law firm. Every law firm that I have contacted has ran away from my case, man. And I'm talking about proof. You see me show pictures of me, when I got assaulted by the officers, and I'm showing them in the law firm even that, from the health, the deliberate indifference from medical. It's like, hey man, however you want to approach this, right now I'm suffering, my civil rights been violated in many ways. Like why haven't, I received the help? You know what I'm saying? And it's got to this point where I'm like, man, I'm about to just edit this out, because, like, I wish I had old access to all the old stuff that I had from me contacting other attorneys, but it was so many law firms. I went like a whole day of just contacting lawyers, law firms, to the point that, like, everything that I contacted in the area that I was at to in the state eluded from me. And I had to go outside of firms that were outside of the state that were still certified under the bar in the state, you know what I'm saying, to see if they would take up the case, and they even ran from it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, these folks ain't running for no reason, you know what I mean? These people ain't running for no reason. Like, these folks really feel taking up the case for some reason. And even the Human Resource Coalition, for Civil Rights or whatever, coalition or something like that, Human Civil Rights Coalition or something like that, they even ran away from giving me help, bruh. Like, and I showed them real life proof, like, of what's going on. And it's not like I said, it's not, I didn't even get the luxury to even have a consultation from them because of how much evidence they had already received, or even those that they just ran my name and just ran straight from my case. Like they didn't even give me the consultation to see, like, okay, what potentially is going on with him. Like, I have not received not one attorney to back me in my situation. And it's to the point to where it's like, man, like, I don't know who really got the courage to really step up for real, but it's to the point to where it's like, man, this is something that everybody's kind of turning a blind eye to, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm realizing this, this is not something that's just a coincidence. This is some real live, like, this is deeper than what I thought, because it's deep, you know what I mean? Man, ain't no person being held for no 5 years over a ruling, you know what I'm saying? And then being assaulted by officers, and then receiving no medical attention for real, or no medical treatment, like, I just being denied medical health, period. And for me to even be, just raise that and assert that, for me to even file this within Atlanta, and these folks do nothing, like nothing. No health services came to see, consulted. I just got transferred from that prison to another prison. And then they end up doing the same thing the last prison did. And then I get transferred from that prison and they get sent to this prison. And the same thing happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they really are all in cahoots with each other. And then one prison called back from the prison that I came from. And then they say, you know, this medical treat me the same way the last medical did. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's false reports going on, you know, because of how the attitude is after they get or look into my case though. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of wild because I don't go up there irate or disrespectful. You know what I mean? So it's done got real, you know? So I'm like, man, if I don't speak on it and just put it out there, like, hey, right now, something trying to be done, you know, behind closed doors without society really knowing what's going on, you know? And I got this whole video that I'm gonna attach to this. I actually put it under unlisted, but I'm about to just put it up now. From when back then, when I had started receiving a lot of stuff that was going on, I hid it just out of fear for some reason. I hid it, you know, I didn't even speak on it, I didn't leave it up, I just left it unlisted. But it shows a lot of what I had been going through and what's going on now, all the way to now, and it's still that I have not received medical treatment. So even to the point to where I just went and asked them about, and they gave me x-rays about my leg, right? And I'm like, hey man, you know, I got a torn MCL, ACL. You know, why are you giving me bone x-rays when I'm sitting here explaining to you that I may have a torn MCL and ACL, right? So all the popping and the grinding, he's talking about arthritis. I'm like, I ain't dealing with no arthritis, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what ligaments feel like versus bone tendon. You know what I'm saying? I know what this feels like, you know? And it's like, it's still no follow-up after that. It's like, you give me the x-ray. I asked for a knee brace and then I couldn't even get a knee brace from you. Like, that's just the weird part about it. I had to buy all my medical things from, you know, like inmates that I live around. I gotta go and pay in food to get stuff like an ace band from somebody, and you know what I mean? This done got real crazy, you know what I'm saying? And to the point is like, man, you gotta see like the suffering ain't the same, ain't what you thinking. Like it's like I'm being muzzled for a reason, and all this is happening. It's trying to be hidden and swept up under the rug, and then it's like everybody that I contact, I don't know if some high power outside is contacting these folks and scaring them, or being bribed or something. You know what I'm saying? Or there's something they're being lied to about pertaining to me. I don't know what it is, but everybody turned a blind eye to my situation. So I don't know. I'm just about to do something about it, and I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I mean? Just so the truth won't be hidden, because I know right now that me on my own trying to reach out and let it be known to society or to the people that, hey man, like my life in jeopardy, like, you know, right now my rights have been violated. I have been held against my will. The prison don't really actually have jurisdiction to be holding me here, and I'm still being held here even after a court ruling. And then me just showing this in black and white, it's not nothing, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. It's like, it's weird for me to even sit here and say, hey, I terminate my lawyer. You're supposed to be still entertaining or respecting anything that I file pro se as my own attorney, and they ain't even answering to nothing I file. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, you know, it's got to the point to where I'm trying to figure out like what is really going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey man, if I don't speak on this and just put it out there, it's just in case of anything, I don't know what will happen, you know. But even, you know, like I said, like the truth gonna be out there. It's not something that nobody gonna hide or just try to put up their own narrative. Like even with this medical thing, I'm figuring and noticing how they're going about when it's time for me to go up to medical. It's like whenever I get called out, it's after everybody done seeing the doctor, then they wait to me to be the last person, and I'll be sitting in there for about an hour or two waiting on the doctor. Then when they find the doctor, oh, your doctor went to a meeting. Oh wait, you gotta wait. And then when they finally see me, it's like, it's when everything is empty, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, then when you try to It's like when you try to act like you concerned or whatever, and you putting in the paperwork. All right, we're gonna put you in to see the dermatologist, and we're gonna try to get you a follow up. Nothing ever happens, and I'm like, dang, this has been going on now for some time now, and it's like y'all haven't did anything still, but giving me like, man, like I have not received any medication, period. I have not received any actual treatment, period. Like, and then you have diagnosis of my situation and you still have not serviced me at all. You know what I'm saying? Or treated me, period. It's like you trying to, do everything, sweep everything under the rug, in hopes that I'll be in a critical state or condition or where I die off or something in here. You know what I'm saying? God forbid that's happening, or that's what's actually happening. But now it's too blatant for me to sit here and be in denial like it ain't happening. So I'm like, all right, well, while I have the opportunity to actually just put it out there, look, man, I even got hold to Ben Crump, and there was nothing. It's like my name got ran, and then, we just deny your case. What? Like, wow, and he was one of those people I figured like he would probably be courageous enough to just take a stand. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what's happening, man. Like, and I'm gonna keep swinging, I'm gonna keep reaching out. But it's like now I'm probably gonna exercise so many attorneys and law firms, man, and like all the law firms, I did have a consultation with one attorney, and the attorney was like, well, he has too many cases right now at the time. I actually have a good and valid claims. He said that he was glad that I went through the grievances process. I forgot who his name was, man. That was all via phone though, right? He gave me a call back quick, man. I had to hit him, talk to the secretary, gave him my information. Then they ended up hitting me back, and I had to sit down with him. And he was like, hey, man, you got a good case, but I'm right now unable. He gave me a call back the next day. I waited on this call. I got a call back. When I got the call back, that's when all that happened. Well, he let me know, like, hey, I'm not able to take your case. I was like, dang, yesterday when I talked to you, you was like, I got everything, I had everything that I had was valid and good. I'm like, why you ain't taking my case now again? He was like, well, he had the secretary email me on the reason for why, but I never received the emails. I wasn't bothered to even ask him back, you know what I mean? But I just left it at that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying to say, like, I'm fighting, you know what I'm saying? And hey, man, it's weird. I'm going through some weird situations, man. But this what's going on, man. I gotta put this out. I'm in some pain real quick. I don't know why, but I might need to scratch a little bit. I ain't gonna let anxiety run me up like that, man. I got to calm down for a second, but yeah, man, y'all just keep me in y'all prayers. And I don't know if it just fall across the right ears, man. I'm doing everything that I can now. And I don't want the truth to be hidden, for real. So I'm gonna attach that old link I had from email and video I sent to a couple people that I just wanted to know the truth, thinking that they would probably or have some or knew somebody they can provide some type of help. But I'm just gonna uncover that video and put it in a listing to where it can actually be seen by the public now. That was some old stuff that I'm still dealing with, actually. I'm just gonna put it out there now, man. I ain't even scared about my information being out there. Some people gotta know what's going on, for real, because if I don't receive help, or if I don't do what I can, you know what I'm saying, it'll be me just sitting back letting these people do what they want to do and take advantage of my life, and that's not what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm about to end this video real quick. I got a pain in my side that's bad. I don't know why this sharp pain coming from out of nowhere, so I got to chill for a second, man. But I love you, kid. Your dad doing what he can, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna head to end this with dropping some of the proof of what I've been dealing with for the last 5 years. Alright. Now mind you, I did say that they didn't have jurisdiction to hold me, or the prison shouldn't be housing me this long if I had already had a ruling be remanded back to the sentencing court. Alright. Well, the ruling's here. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just start from this me and the Court of Appeals response on the ruling. Alright. I ain't gotta get into all that. I'm just gonna show where it states that for the following reasons, we vacate the trial court's order and we remand this case for further proceeding. Alright. Me also asserting my conviction and sentence. They also stated here that the trial courts further instructed to decide the merger issue, such as the double jeopardy clause. Alright. Boom. I was supposed to have been sent back then. Alright. So the conviction that's over me right now that got me in prison ain't supposed to have me here. They don't still that indictment. Well, they got the established agreement. You see what I'm saying? Well, under that being resentenced situation, I was never sent back to a judge or anything, which that was already just a due process that was supposed to happen. It was really just no statute. Well, they had a statute of limitation. The county that whatever that sentenced me is not over like 100,000, so they had up to like I think like 30 to 90 days to go ahead and respond, or come to the disposition. After this order, they were supposed to act within that time. It's going on 5 years, all right? Since then, that was in 2020, all right? That was in March of 2020, all right? They were supposed to respond back and rebut their decision. The court never did. They just never responded, period, all right? I hate the sentencing court, the appeal court back like, hey, these folks ain't never remand me back for resentencing. What's going on? They stated, well, we vested jurisdiction back to the sentencing court and we no longer have jurisdiction over your case. You got to contact the sentencing court. So that's when I kept going back to the sentencing court. So they and I got my attorney. That time from I started. So I kept complaining to the medical about what they was doing. Hey, I never been treated. Something inflicted me on the back of my neck. I don't know what it is, but it caused severe nerve pain to where I couldn't move my neck as much. I still do this right here a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm still dealing with nerve pain, but not as bad. Just through prayer, trying to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I just got so, my tolerance for pain has got so high, I'm enduring. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was at a time where it had been caused so much pain to where I was not able to sleep. I still get the pains, but not as bad as do. You know what I'm saying? And just dealing with it for so long, I know what to do now. You know what I mean? And here's, all right, me after they kept denying me medical treatment, all right? Kept just brushing me off. So then I filed a grievance on. Kept lying, saying dermatology going on 2 years, but you scheduled me. You know what I'm saying? So I never seen a dermatologist. Still, it's 21 to 22. I had a dermatologist. It took me 21 to 23 to find a dermatologist. But when I filed the grievance, I filed and stated, I'm like, hey, I'm in severe pains in the back of my neck. I've been suffering from over a year. I have put numerous medical requests about this issue. I have been denied outside medical treatment because I asked to go to the hospital couple nights and by a professional, or treatment by a professional. Now I suffer difficulty moving my neck and I can't sleep at night. I need help as soon as possible. Resolution requested. I'm requesting professional or going to a hospital. Such as I did not being able to appeal. Once I appealed the denial, I got a ruling back from Atlanta. And it was like, due to the nature of this complaint, this grievance is being forwarded to the health services for review actions that deem appropriate supported in medical documents. All right, then they came back and ruled and said it's fully granted. The Office of Health Services clinic staff has reviewed your grievance appeal. Your grievance appeal has been upheld and appropriate actions will be taken. The offender should be evaluated by medical. Right? So boom, medical still did the same BS. All right, you kept denying, Well, within that time, of what was going on at the same prison I filed the grievance, I had got assaulted by the warden. Remember I told you that the grievance was done away, that they just destroyed or got rid of the grievance. I had never got no hit back from the grievance of me being assaulted by the officer. The warden and the officers came through, boom, little situation happened on the compound. I was the first cell they went into. They went in my cell, ravaged through my stuff, tore my stuff up, and beat me, all right? During me getting beat, I got my teeth knocked out, my nose fractured, a lot happened. I fractured my kneecap and everything. They call themselves giving me x-rays and then putting false reports saying that nothing was wrong with me. They even stated in the x-rays that they didn't see no fractures, all right? As you can see, my nose was fractured. It was broken. At the time, as you can tell, my teeth got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have none of this issue. But when I had to put in the medical request, they forgot that I had already filed the medical request stating about what happened. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, I was assaulted by, involving the head warden and officers. I suffered numerous injuries, a broken nose, fractured kneecap, my ribs were bruised. I was having severe headaches, in which I still do, and the fractured tooth. You see what I'm saying? All right, when that happened, that was put in. You see what I'm saying? That was put in on that date. You know what I mean? It was 2 days afterwards, matter of fact. 2 days after I got assaulted, I had to put that in. You see what I'm saying? So it was still on record that this happened to me. You know what I mean? So I just got to show in black and white how all this stuff been transpiring. I even got to where patient's request or whatever here. You seen these and basically they were saying about me getting blood work and all this, no history of HIV and all that, trying to get me to poop in a cup and all this stuff you got coming back, and you never got back with me about anything. But then I finally get a diagnosis, all right? They saying that with the diagnosis that I was supposed to be treated such. Well, I never got treatment. Still to this day, I have not received treatment. You know what I'm saying? Still suffering, and this is still an ongoing situation. This is not something that has been done with, all right? Along with me talking about my MCL being torn, right? You had all reasons to know why my MCL was torn, because my knee I got stabbed in my knee twice. You know what I'm saying? Stabbed in my back twice. Well, I showed where my knee, right there, where I had to get staples. Doing up my kneecap, and when cap is and boom, I was not end up tearing. You know what I'm saying? And I come, saying, Scott records. What I mean, I'm suffering. The rod went up my kneecap. You know what I'm saying? Under I was not low with tore ligaments. You know what I mean? Don't tell MCL the what balls my leg up at. Keep the if I keep it wrapped too long, yeah, it's gonna swell up. You know what I mean? But I ended up catching like dark vein. I'm saying, why only on this? You know what I mean? I don't even really know what the issue is there. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. You know what I mean? I don't know what the issue may be, but it gotta be something pertaining to what's going on, you know what I mean? But I don't know what it is. But I do have a difficulty walking, such running. But me trying to exercise and muscle through it, that's what's going on. Hold up.
signs.